Hey, darling. You're finally home. I made you some pumpkin pie in the kitchen. It should still be warm. I just took it out of the oven a few minutes ago. Um, so how was work today? Yeah? It was okay? Well, that's good. Um, so if you're not busy, I was wondering if we could watch some movies together. You know, Halloween's coming up pretty soon, and it's my favorite holiday, and I just figured we could snuggle up and. Oh, not today, huh? Why not? You're busy. I need something better than that. Tell me exactly why you can't just take a few hours out of your week to watch a movie with me. I really don't think I'm asking for much here. So tell me, why not? I'm sorry. I've been putting this talk off for a while now, but lately we haven't been good. I mean, when we were just dating, things were great. You made me happier than I've been in such a long time. You always took me out places, told me how much I meant to you. I felt truly loved. But ever since we moved in together, you've just been, I don't know, distant, I guess. You hardly talk to me. You go out for hours at a time without telling me where you're going or what you're doing. At first, I felt bad questioning it. I assumed you were going to work like you told me. And, I mean, who am I to get mad at you for trying to support us? But you started leaving for longer and longer. So last week, I called your work. You stopped working there 3 months ago, before we even lived together. I don't know what's going on with you, but you need to tell me. No, I'm being serious. Right now. Either you tell me what's going on, tell me why you disappear, why you're so distant with me right now, or I'm leaving. I can't keep putting up with this. I can't pretend like nothing's wrong and we're a perfect little couple. So are you gonna tell me? Or are you gonna lose me? This is your last chance. I'm not putting up with this anymore. What is that supposed to mean? I wouldn't believe it if you told me? How do you know that when you haven't even tried? Look, I don't care what it is. I don't care if you did something bad or wrong or illegal or whatever. I just need to know the truth. I need some answers here. You're a vampire? Okay. Is that it? Yeah, I believe you. I mean, as a kid, my babysitter was a vampire. Is that really why you've been so distant lately? You silly bat. You could have just told me the truth. You know I'd never judge you, especially not for something like that. I happen to think vampires are pretty cool. um, so when you disappear, I assume you're, well, feeding? Mind if I ask who or what you've been feeding on? Really? Oh no, sweetie. You've been feeding on animals out in the woods? No, no. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. How long have you been a vampire for? Just a few months. You never told me. I mean, I knew something about you was different, but it's not something to be ashamed of. That explains everything. You've been leaving the house to go hunting through the woods, trying to find something to feed on, and I guess you've been distant from me because you're afraid your instincts may take over and you'll try to feed on me. Is that it? I understand. But hey, it's okay. Like I said, my babysitter growing up was a vampire, and I knew a few others growing up too. I know some humans aren't too fond of them, but I don't care. You're still the person I fell in love with. Vampire or not. Now then, wanna feed on me? Come on. You can't keep hiking through the woods trying to find animals to feed on. Eventually the feelings will get too strong, and you'll have to feed on a human. I'm your boyfriend, and I'm more than willing to do this. I want to do this with you. Yes, I'm being completely serious. Honestly, there's something almost romantic about it. Handing myself over to you while you're so much stronger than me. You could completely drain my blood, but I trust that you won't because you love me so much. So dreamy. Sorry, I'm just messing around. But hey, I've got a needy neck that is ready to be bitten, so are we gonna do this thing? Babe, yes, I'm ready. Just go for it. You know, this doesn't feel too bad. At first it hurt a little when you had just put the fangs in, like a little pinch. But now things are so warm and I can feel you tasting me, gently sucking the blood from my neck. Go on, darling. Take as much as you need from me. I'm yours. And why'd you stop? Had enough? But you hardly took any. That's okay. This was your first time having human blood, right? Well, hey, I'm not as fragile as you may think. You can take more from me next time. So, How did I taste? Your face is so red. My cute little bloodsucker. Let's get some sleep, okay? I'm sure you're worn out from all this. Sleep well, my little bat. I'll be here for you tonight.